YouTube at SD Luxury Listings.
Finding land in La Jolla is pretty hard to do. So when we saw this lot, we really wanted to build a masterpiece.
This was such an exciting project. Honestly and truly, it is one of the most beautiful homes that I've ever worked in, and I've worked in many, many homes.
The scale will impress you. The finishes will make your jaw hit the floor. You'll be impressed from start to finish.
How are we?
Hey, Ty, what's going on, buddy? Nice to see you.
It is great to be seen. Welcome home, everybody. We are here in beautiful, sunny La Jolla, the jewel of San Diego. I'd say the jewel of the world, to be honest. We are here with Scott Ryan, one of the listing agents of this unbelievable property. We'll meet your co-listing agent, your partner in real estate in just a bit. You've seen and sold some of the best homes in the world. You've represented some of the most prestigious buyers and sellers. Give us an overview of what you feel makes La Jolla special where we are, and then we'll dive into this property a little bit.
Well, you know, real estate values, Ty, they begin and end in La Jolla, right? And when you come here, there's so much opportunity for development because there have been so many old homes that have started here for many years. And we have found our niche with our developer in finding these jewel of properties that we can transform and make into some of the most beautiful modern luxury residences that San Diego has to offer. You know, LA has their Beverly Hills, San Diego has La Jolla. And so when people come here, they come here for the views, they come here obviously for the climate, they come here for the real estate. So when we saw this lot, we really wanted to build a masterpiece, something that would be iconic, a bold statement, something that when someone walked into this corporate entry and to the other layers of this house that we're gonna see soon, they will never forget about it. The current home is a 6-bedroom home. It has an optional 7th with office. We also have additional flex spaces that could be additional bedrooms, but the square footage is 12,842 net. That doesn't include these 2 massive, huge garages we're standing next to, but gross square footage, almost 15,000 square feet.
Very nice. Well, are you ready for a look inside?
Let's do it, man.
Showtime.
All right, let's go. We've got 19-foot ceilings all throughout. We have pocket doors so that you can live inside and outside. We really wanted to create a floor plan and an amazing house that really gives a sense of inspiration, jaw-dropping scale, and make it impressive for the future homeowner.
Well, here you're going to be doing a lot of entertaining, whether you want it to be your own private sanctuary or whether you want a home like this to really entertain and to have not only the showpiece of the neighborhood, but the best parties in the world. You can do that right here.
When we met with the architect and we went to the developer, we really wanted to present a house that was an entertainer's dream home, just like you said. But we also wanted to keep in mind the functionality because as much as we all love to party, we all also have to live in this house. So having the right presentation of suites for guests, having the right presentation of functionality with fireplaces and entertainment spaces and places to work. Upstairs, we've got some beautiful office spaces and flex spaces that any homeowner could sit here and enjoy and use and not feel like they're having to entertain. We have, you know, these travertine slabs. The travertine we chose out of Mexico. We have all Miele appliances in here. So if you like fancy, you like, sometimes I have the magic touch. I might have it today. Let's see. Boom, there you go.
There we have it. Very nice.
This is a European stove done by Miele. You don't ever see these anywhere. You know, they're built into the travertine slab, so really cool. It's functional, it works, but it's also a showpiece.
Yeah,
you know?
absolutely.
We definitely have a lot of form, but we also have functionality. Because not only do I just have one kitchen, but we actually have two kitchens.
Okay.
So back here in our prep kitchen, this is for the entertainer's dream house. If they're having a party or they want to cater and have an event, or they even have live-in help that want to prepare for them, we have this beautiful stainless steel kitchen that is ready to go.
There we have it. Everything has been thought of.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Now, what should we take a look at next?
Let's go do we'll set up by the patio. When we first bought this property, we were looking at the fact that, we wanted to take advantage of the southern exposure.
Yeah.
And if you look at how we're positioned here, all this open blue sky focuses right here, right on the pool, right? Encompassing this pool to the property, we really wanted to create this modern, sleek lines. The architect wanted to create these beautiful shadows that you see. It creates spaces of sun, it creates spaces of shade, and it's like a painting. The sun is constantly changing, and so are the shadows.
Yeah.
So it creates a different vibe on different parts of the day. But the complexity of how this was put together is it's unlike any other home you'll see in La Jolla.
Yeah.
I've been here, not every day, but a lot.
Yeah.
Even since we bought the property, tore it down, working with the developer and the architect to help complete their vision, and having a hand and a footprint here and there on some of these design choices and some of these things to make sure that as a team, because we're all partners, want to make sure this vision was delivered to the finish line.
Yeah, absolutely.
So seeing it built from beginning to end was just incredible.
Yep, absolutely. Well, let's make our way around the backyard here. You mentioned the pool. This is what everybody's looking for. If you want to live the Southern California dream, you have to have the dream pool. And of course, you have that here. You got the big jacuzzi spa tub here as well. And just like you mentioned, all the sun, The great thing about San Diego and Southern California is what we're experiencing today is nearly 365 days out of the year. Yeah. The indoor-outdoor flow it's almost throughout the entire property. Oh. It's almost like Miami meets San Diego.
Yeah, it really is.
Meets Villa and Cabo.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
So what else do we have going on
So we
have
a really big U-shaped barbecue island. The idea here was you wanted to come swimming, and you can swim up to the bar and belly up. We can come down here and you can have your cocktails. Your friends can be swimming here. And look at this perspective down here. You're sitting here having a drink, your friends are having a good time, and you're looking back at this residence. Look at the scale and the impressiveness of how large it is.
The master retreat.
Yeah, we're going from the outside back to the inside. Rarely do you see a primary suite with 19-foot ceilings. It feels luxurious. I could just rent this one portion of the house and sleep here.
I think this is larger than most people's whole homes.
Yeah, it is. But when you own a home that's $25 million, you want to make sure you got a $25 million primary suite. Right?
Absolutely.
When you light up a room, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. And I just stare.
And of course, look at the ceiling height, look at the lighting fixtures. Who wouldn't want to take a shower here? High-end fixtures. We have a handheld, we have the regular rain head as well. We have additional bathrooms with steam and sauna downstairs too, if you needed that steam shower, and we can get to that later. But these organic shaped mirrors are one of a kind. We actually found this guy on Pinterest, and he's in Turkey. We actually got direct to him because this was the organic and the modern feel that we wanted, versus anybody can hang a mirror that looks, oval or whatever, but to get this sort of scale of this size bathroom, those weren't easy to find.
Yeah.
This closet is something else. I mean, you have your watch cases and your jewelry drawers and that sort of thing in here. You have this beautiful smoked glass. I love the backlit LED cabinets. I could just see shoes and shoes and shoes. Jordans
You're like
heels.
me. You're like
the Jordans could just be stacked up right there. But this closet was meant to be large for one reason, and because so many homes that people build or move into, they just don't have enough closet space. And we wanted to make sure that this room was sufficient for whoever's gonna buy this home. There'd be no arguing between couples over who's getting what in here.
Can you take me higher? Higher, higher. Can you take me higher? Higher, higher.
Hey, I think I know you.
Good to see you again. Let's find door number 1 and door number 2.
A lot of fun.
No, actually, we got 3 beautiful guest suites on this wing of the property. This cool paneling with the hidden doors, one of my favorite features about this house. But having these 3 primary suites close to the primary is great because these guest suites, in case there's a family, they want to have their kids close to the primary, you have it right here. But they're beautiful. They're all en suite. They all have beautiful closets that are LED lit and have plenty of beautiful storage in there. So the functionality is great. Alrighty, well, before we go downstairs, I really wanted to share this awesome piece with you, Ty. Our amazing,
hard to miss,
floor to ceiling green wall.
Beautiful.
Isn't that crazy?
Never seen anything like it.
We saw this artist on Instagram from Los Angeles. He had done it in a smaller staircase on a luxurious home in LA. And we thought to ourselves, wow.
We need that.
Yeah, the developer's like, I have to do this. That was his vision. So he hired this guy to come down. This is real plant material. It still smells like the ocean. There's no soil behind it, but this really came from the ocean and the earth. This is just a really cool thing. It really breaks up some of the high ceilings and a lot of the white and warm floors and stuff. It really adds a pop of color to a room like our family room here that you can really enjoy.
Evan, how are we?
Good, how are you?
Good, couldn't be better.
Happy to see you.
Oh my gosh, wow. The upstairs was unbelievable.
Welcome now to the lower level.
Yes.
So these are the amenities that we have here. So this is what the design concept came out. How could we utilize this downstairs space? Make this house feel like a single level, but still have all the joys and amenities that a family or a bachelor may be looking for.
Yeah, absolutely.
So here, if you take a look this way, we thought it'd be a good idea to do a golf room. Why not play 24/7?
Wow, this is unbelievable. I mean, when you talk about living life on top, you are talking about this property through and through. Well, before we wrap up the whole tour here today, we're gonna have to see your swing.
Ah, yeah, sure. I'll be happy to hit one.
There we go. Boom.
Perfect. Right down the middle.
Wow.
That'll play.
Let's go.
So here next door, we decided to do a temperature-controlled Casa Azul and wine room. It goes with a lot of the theme of the house. This is actually our first temperature-controlled room for this style of product. Typically, we only do the wine rooms, but this one's chilled to perfection for tequila, which is very cool. And all controls are here on the side, which I'm sure you guys have seen. And then as we continue on, I'll take you to the movie theater. It's the Rolls Royce of movie theaters.
Next level.
Yes.
Unbelievable. You know, we've seen and been able to tour a lot of homes, but none quite like this one.
So this is a 350-inch JVC television, high-def television that we brought in, along with 12 seated rows for seating.
Complete with the sink, and of course you can have the popcorn, you can have
We
the
have it all.
Casa Azul next door, whatever you need.
If you need a cocktail or you need a snack, we've got it. We do have a powder room, and we decided to go with a dual sauna. So this is not only a steam room, but also a dry sauna. So if you want to pick your poison that day, whether you want to do a wet or a dry, both are sealed off from each other.
Wow.
And that you have access to both.
Very nice.
Which is a very, very rare feature in many houses.
Yeah, and you can smell the sauna. The
Yeah, you
cedar
can
wood.
smell the cedar.
It smells
and
really
yeah.
good.
We decided to do a full gym and yoga studio. So depending on what you're going for that day, having that indoor-outdoor Southern California lifestyle, which was a very big appeal to us, obviously being here, take a quick break, get some fresh air, or come back in for a pump or a Peloton, whatever it might be. And this is your downstairs living. So we have this as the indoor-outdoor living style for the rest of the house. If you want to have your kids down here, if you want to come down here and have the adults down here, whatever it might be, you're able to have that separation, which is really nice.
And what a statement. I mean, I'm looking out, and I mean, that's beautiful. A huge backyard there, very private. But I'm looking right behind you, and I mean, look at this bar. Does it get better than this?
It doesn't get better than this. The LED lighting behind it with this full service kitchen and bar downstairs, it truly is just a one of a kind.
Now, Israel, the developer, I know you've worked with him, you have
Sure.
a great relationship with him. You have to have a special mind to do stuff like this.
Yeah, absolutely. So he's a very talented individual. He comes from a family of engineers and just a building background, so to speak. And he's only increased his craftsmanship over the years, just year after year with project after project. It's been pretty incredible to watch, from going from doing 3,500 square foot homes, which our first one was 4,500 square feet, excuse me. Now doing almost 13,000 square feet on an acre here in La Jolla. It's just pretty incredible. On our way to the pool house, I should mention this wall here. This is a waterfall rain feature that we decided to implement into the house. We decided to do, like any house of this magnitude needs a guest house and a pool house. So we decided to make it 2-in-1 and allow people to have the luxury of enjoying the pool amenities while also separating any family, guest, in-laws, anything type. They're able to separate the two and still feel like they have their own quarters.
Here, your guests too, they get the indoor-outdoor vibe and
All throughout
feel.
the house. Every feature in this house is just so unique. You have a private compound here in La Jolla that is one of the most soft, modern, contemporary styles that we've yet to see. Right now we have this as a sitting area. If someone wanted to make this a private office or conference area, we have it prepped to be able to wall it off with glass and have that kind of downtown office type feel for some of those big CEOs that need those big conference rooms. So we did that along with the second flex room across this walkway. Made this staged as an office, but this is a flex bedroom for us if we want to make it a bedroom because we have the accessibility to the bathroom.
And then, of course, if you wanted to, you could keep these doors peeled open just like downstairs and you get that ocean breeze.
Everything here pockets, like you said, so it's magnificent. Everything disappears and you can get that ocean breeze day and night. So this is our final and probably my favorite outdoor area. This is the outdoor upstairs movie theater. So we decided we had this beautiful canvas here and said, you know what? Why not we put a television on it?
That is huge. How big is this television?
So this is a 150-inch, 1 million pixel 4K television.
Wow.
The whole house is run as a smart home on RTI, which controls the movies, the internet, the water features, the entire brain of the house per se. The security system that we have in place, you're able to watch, maintain, and control everything on your phone.
Alrighty, Evan, thank you for this great tour.
Thank you so much, Ty,
You
for
are
coming
the
and
man.
making the time.
Of course, it was nothing but a pleasure. A huge shout out to Scott as well. But with that being said, let's go catch up with Carol Kaplan, the designer, the stager, and let's get a little inspiration behind what was put together here as well.
Let's see what Carol has to say.
And let's see what she has to say.
Thank you.
And here we are with Carol Kaplan from Everything Creative Design. And we wanted to make sure that we had you here today because it feels good. And that is, of course, what the architect did and what Scott and Evan were able to work with him to kind of add their flair and the touches. But then you came in and you designed what we are sitting on and the look. Give us some of the inspo behind that and how you were able to really put this together.
This feeling of calmness and peace and tranquility sort of overcame me the first time I walked in here. And I think Scott mentioned, being monochromatic. So I wanted to work with that sort of feel so that we got that continuity throughout the house. The attention to detail in this place is so unbelievable that I kind of wanted my furniture to just fade.
For people out there that are watching right now that just love real estate and love design, what pointers would you give them if they're trying to get to the level that you're at?
I always look at a space and I think to myself, how would I want to live in that space? So you could buy the house as it is, all the artwork and everything. So somebody could walk in here and not have to do a thing. It's been fully designed, to the house, and the love and passion that went along into this job. Well, this project, not a job, it wasn't a job, it was a project, was unbelievable. I loved putting this room together because it's such a large space, and I wanted it to feel that, not that it was, that when you walked in here that it was so cavernous, that you still felt like it was a home, that it was luxurious. I wanted it to have still a casual feel, but sophisticated.
Thank you for having us as a part of this project today. A huge shout out to Evan and Scott and Israel. This is, I think, one of the, if not the best homes we've ever been able to feature on the show. And from here, we will see you all in the next episode. Make sure to like and
subscribe.
There we go. Like and subscribe. And thank you as always for tuning in. Welcome to studio, everybody. We are here with a good friend and one of the best smiles in San Diego, Susie Knife. How are you?
I am so good, Ty. How are you?
I am good. It's great to see you, and you're crushing in real estate. You have a beautiful new listing.
I do.
On the market. Give us the overview.
Yes, so it's 3903 California Street. So it's in the heart of Mission Hills. So super close to Padres games, Brady Shell, Balboa Park. I mean, restaurants. It's a great location. They've remodeled it top to bottom, so it's just gorgeous, little 2-bedroom condo with great views.
Going through the front door, give us the overview, give us the layout. How do you walk into the home and enjoy it?
Yeah, so you enter the home, and first of all, you've got this really nice big patio in the front. So you could do little twinkling Edison lights and really have a front area. So then you enter through the front door, and right to your right is the kitchen. Fully remodeled, quartz.
Beautiful.
Quartz, countertops, all new stainless steel appliances, self-closing doors, and it's all in this neutral color palette. So you've got your kitchen to the right, and you see straight through the house and almost right out the window to this cityscape in the distance. But it goes kitchen, dining room, and then you've got your living space with a really pretty fireplace that's wood burning.
Yep.
And then you've got a really oversized patio for barbecues and to enjoy sunset and the cityscape. Little twinkling lights at the harbor. And then you've got 2 bedrooms. Each has its own bathroom.
Very nice. A beautiful home and a great opportunity for someone out there watching. Now, you've sold a lot of beautiful homes, and we've had the pleasure of working with you, so thank you in advance.
Of course.
Of what's even to come. But what makes this property different, in your opinion?
This property is different because, number one, it's freshly remodeled, like no one's lived in this home almost. It was built in 1982, but everything in it is brand new. And the location is number one. I mean, great restaurants, great shopping. It's its own little funky neighborhood.
Yeah.
And it's just really beautiful. It's just got everything.
Very nice.
And it's a brand new, remodeled, renovated, beautiful condo.
There we have it.
Yeah.
If you want everything, make sure you call the number on your screen. Get in touch with Susie today.
Yes.
Also, if you're out there and you're looking to sell your property and you want someone who markets at one of the highest levels there is possible, make sure you call Susie.
Thank you.
Winners are winning today. Yay! Congratulations.
Thank you, Ty. I appreciate it.
I'll see you again soon.
I sure hope so. Thank you, everybody. Have a great day.
Welcome to the Broadcast Lounge. 3 words that best describe my listing are transformative, private, and coastal. Hi, I'm Tim Fueling with Compass, and I'm excited to introduce you to this incredible property located at 1730 Willstone Avenue in Encinitas. Featuring 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, and 2,477 square feet, this home has plenty of room for a family and a live-in nanny. Now, what I personally love most about this home is that it feels like a beach cottage, but it has the opportunity to be transformed into a coastal mansion, and you can access the beach and the 101 in just minutes. If you'd like to see more, reach out using the info on screen. I'd love to connect with you.